Well, after walking mile to Walmart, mile back from Walmart, mile to Walmart, mile back to Walmart, getting all the proper tools to get this off just so I could access the fuse box, which is over here, disconnected everything multiple times, checked every single fuse, actually went and bought a multimeter to check all the fuses, and just to come to find out that all of them seem to be working. The other large fuses I can't even test from the outside. I have to pull each and every single one. I've pulled them and I looked and I don't see anything wrong. In addition to that, they don't sell any of those fuses around here. More than 1,000 miles away from home, stranded. And the dealership is closed until the 4th of July. I'm gonna be stuck here for 3 days. I gotta pay for a hotel for 3 days, all because the charge is not charging. I could fast charge, but I could DC charge. I just can't AC charge. Posting this video to let you know I'm selling my Ford Mustang Mach E. Had my first major breakdown, 1,000 miles from home. Ford roadside assistance is absolutely horrible, absolutely no help at all in this situation. I've been stuck for 3 days over the 4th of July weekend. Got stuck Friday night, and I had to wait until Tuesday morning to have the dealer even look at the vehicle. And I went to the dealer Tuesday morning to have them look at the vehicle, and they said that their earliest opening wasn't until next Saturday. And I told them my situation. They still couldn't do anything. I ended up calling Ford and roadside assistance to have them call the dealer, to have them explain the situation. And they said that it's not up to them, it's up to me to schedule that with the dealer. Now, the other thing was I asked for a rental vehicle at the time because I was broken down, and Ford said that you cannot get a rental vehicle until a diagnostic is done by a dealer. So they were literally making me without a car for more than 10 days in a small town. I'm in Jamestown, North Dakota. But my confidence with the Ford Mustang Mach E is completely shot. The people and everyone at Ford knows nothing about this vehicle. I feel like I know more about this vehicle than their employees, and I am definitely going to be selling it. Now, what ended up happening, just to give you the scoop on the story here, and some of you may not know, but I've been driving across country in the Ford Mustang Mach E, and this is really the first major breakdown. I've had some hiccups along the way and some weird errors, but this is just shot. It will not charge. I was in a small town in Minnesota, stopped at a DC charger that was filled with people charging. So I went to a Chevy dealership that had a level 2 charger, and I went to go plug in. I plugged in, the vehicle was charging, and then all of a sudden the vehicle stopped charging and it said charge station fault, C manual. I unplugged, plugged back in, unplugged, plugged back in, still didn't work. Tried like resetting the vehicle, it wasn't working, and I'm like, all right, well, so much time has passed, I'm just gonna go back to that DC charger. And I go to start the vehicle and put it in drive, and it said that I was still connected to the plug. I could not put the vehicle into drive or even neutral. So I called Ford roadside assistance for help. No one could help me, and the lady suggested to get flat towed to the nearest Ford dealership. So while I was waiting for the tow to show up, I kept messing with things, ended up just deleting the Ford Pass app on my phone, and it reset the vehicle, and I was able to get it into drive. So I drove, there was no errors on the vehicle. I drove to that nearest DC charger that was filled with people before, charged up fine, drove all the way to the next town, DC charged up fine. Went to the town I'm at right now. They don't have any DC chargers. I'm out of range of any DC chargers. I went to plug in with the AC charging and it's not working. Went to their medical center, it didn't work. I went to the university, it didn't work. And now I'm parked outside a Ford dealership who is EV certified. And after a lot of fighting and just out of character of mine, just trying to show my frustration in the situation, they were able to call people and have someone cancel their appointment for Tuesday. The guys looked at the vehicle on Tuesday. were able to run a diagnostic on the car, and he said that it doesn't look like a fuse. After I pulled every single fuse, all 50 fuses, I did my own work over the weekend, walked to Walmart, which was a mile away, walked back and forth to Walmart to get separate tools, to get into this thing, to look at all the fuses, to see if I could fix it myself. Disconnected the battery myself, the 12-volt battery, the positive and the neutral. And the dealer told me that there's a ground that comes underneath the battery, which is super hard to get to, and he really struggled at. So I didn't do that, but I tried everything to get this vehicle going. So I really had to give it to the dealer on Saturday. They had it in at 2:30 yesterday, which was Tuesday. So the guy ran the diagnostic, and he says that it's signaling that it's the charge port. So where the charging cable plugs into the vehicle, that is not working. So he ordered that, he emergency ordered it. It should come in today, and hopefully they can install it today, but he's not sure. And the part might not come in today, it might come in Thursday. So I'm just literally assessing the situation day by day right now. And the other options I asked Ford was to get flatbed towed to the nearest DC charger, because the vehicle is DC charging. If I just went back to the last DC charger, I can make my way back home and not wait here for almost 2 weeks. So Ford said they would do that, but they would charge me $990. And then the lady also suggested for me to go to a different dealer for $52 to get flatbed towed. And I called that dealer and asked if they could service me, and he said no, he only has one technician, and they're not even EV certified. The dealership I was at was EV certified. So Ford is just an absolute mess. And the other thing too is, after I called so many people, I spoke to probably more than 10 Ford Assistance employees. The last person I spoke to suggested to contact a special number for their EV team to try and troubleshoot this vehicle ourselves. And I called that number, and they said it's a 24-hour wait. I had to leave a message. It's a 24-hour wait, and we have to see and wait to hear back. So thank God I was able to get a diagnostic done on the vehicle. So I was able to get a rental car, which is a 2005 Scion. And again, I don't know if you've been following me, but I have been traveling across country in the Ford Mustang Mach E, living out of the vehicle, camping out of the vehicle, boondocking, seeing national parks. And look at this Scion, man. And I am definitely selling the Ford Mustang Mach E. I'm thinking a hybrid. So let me know in the comments what you think, but just check this out. Look how much room you actually have here. It's like pretty spacious here, guys. So I got my air mattress right there, you guys could see. Back here, we'll open this door too. It's super messy in here, but once you get it organized, I slept in here last night. I mean, look at the view back here too. You get these big windows. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I am thoroughly disappointed in Ford and their roadside assistance. You know, I think it's just not right to throw a product out there and then not have the assistance for it. You know, it's like, why give people a product, and then if something happens, you got no one to help them, and you got no customer service. Like, there should be a 24/7 customer service line by Ford that you can call. These guys are experts. They know about the Ford Mustang Mach E. They could do resets over the air, right? They could just help you out, right? Especially with me knowing how to disconnect the battery, knowing how to pull all the fuses and get to the fuses and do all these things. Like, what? I mean, guys, they got to come out with vehicles, I think EVs, that are just easy to reset too. You know, they got to start thinking ahead, like in situations like this, like how could you solve this problem going forward? So just let me know in the comments what you guys think. What vehicle should I get? Pretty sad, man. Sad day. Ford Mustang Mach E, confidence is ruined. Absolutely ruined. But I'm at a lake here, which is kind of sweet. Someone's driving by. I don't know if you guys can see it from here. We're gonna do some kayaking, fly the drone. North Dakota, Jamestown, North Dakota. So I hope you guys found this video insightful, and if you guys are thinking about buying the Ford Mustang Mach E, it's a fun, great vehicle, but honestly, I would not do it. I would not recommend doing it. You just never know. It's like a ticking time bomb, and electronics are so weird, I really think other companies right now, they might have a leg up, but still, there's some things that need to be worked out. You gotta be really careful. So thinking like a Toyota hybrid. But let me know in the comments, guys. Check you soon.